Hello students, today we will discuss about essay on the Shakespearean comedy. Okay. First, a life as a tale told in tears with a smile. Human life is both a tragedy and comedy. Tears and smiles, shy and shouts of joy. Marriage and funeral go side by side. Tragedy and comedy are two twin sisters. Daughters of the same mother, human life, Siege Gothi is a tale told in tears with a smile. Next, comedy deals with trivial, everyday occurrences of life. A comedy is a play which deals with the light and trivial everyday occurrences of life, which are treated in such a manner that the comic element predominates. Aristotle defines comedy in the following words: comedy is an imitation of man worse than the average, worse, however, not as regards any average sort of fault, but only as regards one particular kind, the ridiculous, which is a species of the ugly. Next, a view of Horace Walpole, Meredith, and Wagshan. Horace Walpole considered that life is a comedy to those who think that, and a tragedy to those who feel. Meredith and Wagshan, the two great writers on the subject of comedy, have given their views about comedy in their essays, Idea of Comedy and Laughter, respectively. According to these critics, comedy makes an appeal to the intelligence of man, and its aim is corrective and satiric. Next is Shakespeare's comedies. The above views expressed about comedy are generally not applicable to the Shakespearean comedy. The Shakespearean comedy does not make an appeal so much to the intelligence as to the heart of man. Its primary aim is neither satire nor a correction of the evils prevalent in our society. Next, why did Shakespeare write comedies? Shakespeare wrote comedies as a relief from the strain of tragedy. Writing, Shakespeare wrote tragedies, but when he felt mentally exhausted, he sought from mental relief and rest. Then he went to the fountain of comedy, obtained the nectar of peace and relief, forgetting the heaviness of tragic gloom. Shakespeare wrote his comedies when he was in his most delightful and cheerful mood. Next, a classification of Shakespeare's comedies. Shakespeare's comedies have been classified by Charlton into four groups: romantic comedies, comedies free from romanticism, lighter comedies, or drag comedies. Another classification of Shakespeare's comedies has been early comedies, middle comedies, and late comedies. Next, characteristics of the Shakespearean comedies. First, the world of Shakespeare's comedies. Shakespeare's romantic comedies such as You Like It, Twelfth Night, Merchant of Venice have their scenes of action located in a far distant land, far away from the sick, hurry and divided aims of modern life. Next, element of realism. Though the background and atmosphere of Shakespeare's comedy generally romantic and utopian, yet life keeps hovering over it and enters into it. Thus, the main feature of Shakespeare's romantic comedy is the beautiful combination of realism and fancy. Next, the role of women. Another important feature of the Shakespearean comedy is that women play an important part. If we analyze the comedies of Shakespeare, romantic comedy is that women play an important part. We shall find that they are governed and dominated by heroines rather than by heroes. The heroes pale into by heroines rather than by heroes. Next is humor. Humor is the next important feature of the Shakespearean comedy. In these comedies, there is the ring of laughter and the beautiful smile of a carefree life. Satire is almost absent in these comedies. On the whole, the humor that is to be found in these comedies is tolerant, sympathetic, genuine, and sparkling. Shakespeare employs different kinds of humor with equal ease, from the mumblings of a drunkard to the intelligent repartees of the leading woman. Next, a picture of life in sunnier aspects. In Shakespeare's comedies, the picture of life is sunnier and optimistic. There is to the atmosphere of cheery optimism. These comedies raise no problems, they sweeten our feelings towards humanity. They lure us away to the restful land of romance. Next है detective tone. Element of love. Shakespearean romantic comedy is preeminently and primarily the comedy of love. The atmosphere is full of the genuine spirit of love and friendship. Love is the main motive force of the romantic comedy. Next, a detective tone. Shakespearean comedy is a somewhat paradoxical. Shakespearean comedy does not preach any moral, yet indirectly and unconsciously it teaches a good ideal of morality. Shakespeare, as a matter of fact, does not write simply to bring out laughter and fun for the time being. Next, fools and clowns. In Shakespeare's comedies, fool and clowns figure prominently. But the fools are really wise. In fact, they teach wisdom and intelligence under the curve of foolery. Touchstone is such a fool of Shakespeare in As You Like It. Next, music and songs. In Shakespeare comedies, music and song predominant. Music and songs are the breath of Shakespearean comedy. These songs are written in a light-hearted vein and they have the suggestion of liveliness about them. Next, a blending of pathos and joy. Shakespearean comedy is unique in one sense. Shakespearean combination pathos and joy in his comedies. The tragic element is introduced, but it ends on a note of joy. For example, we take The Merchant of Venice. From the singing of the wand to the end of the trial scene. Next, a characterization. In the Shakespearean comedy, characterization is of high order. There are complex moods and subtle characters in these comedies. In high comedy, we deal not with the superficial aspect of character, nor with mere typical acts such as Sir Toby Wells' drunkenness of Sir Henry Ochig's courage, but with the complex moods of Rosalind, Viola, and Beatrice, with the contradictions of Beatrice rather than the simple emotion of Claudio, with Orlando's love moods and touchstones full wisdom rather than with the feelings of Corin or William. And last, a secret of their lasting appeal. What then to conclude is the secret of the lasting beauty and power of Shakespearean comedy. The comedies of Shakespeare are loved and liked by the readers because of billions of sunshine inundates and glorifies them. The spirit that inspires them is the spirit of humanity. Shakespearean comedies are large hearted in their conception, sympathetic in their tone, and humanitarian in their idealism. All these qualities give charm to Shakespeare's comedies. In early comedies, his comic quality arises chiefly from the language in the dialogue, from the wit and humor of the speech, the sharpness of repartee, and the peculiar manner of expressions called euphemism. In the middle comedies, the motive lies a little deeper, and comic situations and comic characters from the essence of the comedy. In the last group of comedies, the tone and spirit undergoes a change, and instead of the happy and joyous atmosphere of the earlier comedies, there is a certain bitterness and cynicism in the late comedies. The best specimen of the early comedies of Shakespeare is Love's Lost. The middle comedy is best represented by Twelfth Night and As You Like It. And the example of his late comedy is The Tempest.